Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. And this week I want to ask you, would you like to know how to seduce your ex remotely? In our quest to get your ex back, we leave no stone unturned, and that includes remote seduction. What is that, you may ask? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. But first, I want to welcome my no-contact army. Have you been a good soldier? Well, if you have, then you've downloaded our app Silencio, and you've also left a review in the App Store, and the link to that app is underneath every video and every podcast. And if you too would like to join our no-contact army, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And to read our manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before purchasing the book. So that concludes the video portion of our program for today. Okay, let's talk about remote seduction. So first, I'm going to explain what it is and what it does. Then we're going to do the meditation. After that, I'm going to address some concerns you may have about doing remote seduction. And finally, I'll give you some testimonials of people who used remote seduction and heard from their ex. So what is it? Well, you know when you first meet someone, and before you've kissed them or been intimate with them, you think about doing those things with them? Or even after you've done those things with them, you go over in your mind how it felt to do those things, and maybe even imagine future scenarios? Well, that's called daydreaming. And the difference between daydreaming and remote seduction is that you are doing it deliberately with a clear intent and a goal in mind of your ex feeling that seduction remotely. Also, with daydreaming, you usually assume it's in the future or it's in the past, but with remote seduction, you feel as if it's happening right now. And how will your ex feel once you've done remote seduction with them? Well, have you ever had a dream where you were intimate either with someone you knew or a celebrity or even a complete stranger? I certainly have. And if you also have too, then you know that in the morning you wake up and you feel close to that person and you feel like you want to contact them and see them. Well, that's what your ex is going to feel like towards you. They're going to mirror back how you feel about them. And with remote seduction, instead of waiting for the universe to have your ex have that dream about you, you're going to give the universe a little push, a little help, and seduce your ex remotely, since you're obviously not together at the moment. And those of you who manifested a text using my manifest a text technique, if you'll recall, you imagine a scene where you saw them, said a few nice words to them, and then you set the intention for them to contact you. So this too is an imaginal scene, except that it now includes sexy time. Imagine it with a first-person point of view, and imagine it as if it were happening right now. It's an immersive experience. And we already do this anyway, as I mentioned, when we fantasize about someone new. So you're going to use all of your senses. What do they smell like? What do they feel like? What does their skin feel like? What does their hair feel like? What do they sound like? And if you have trouble visualizing, then instead of imagining a scene, use your feelings. How would you feel if they were actually right there with you right now, and you were able to kiss them, hug them, etc.? And your ex is going to start thinking about you and having feelings of desire for you. They'll feel the energy that you put into your imaginal scene. So make sure you put a lot of energy and be very focused. And you're going to want to do this once a day. And I recommend the best time to do this is as you're falling asleep. So let's begin the meditation. I'm not going to put music behind it, so if you'd like to find some relaxing music you'd like to play behind it, that's fine. Be sure you're laying down or sitting comfortably and that you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Take a breath and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for a count of 2. 1, 2. And breathe out for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to imagine your ex standing a few feet in front of you. The location doesn't matter. Now see them walking towards you until they're only a few inches away from you. Look into their eyes and see them looking back at you. Feel the electricity. Feel the attraction. Feel the sexual tension. You can feel that they can't resist you. Now I want you to touch their arm. Feel the skin. What does it feel like? Is it soft? Is it rough? Now I want you to touch their hair. Run your fingers through it. Feel the texture. If they don't have hair, then just imagine touching their scalp and the back of their neck. Feel their body close to you. You may even be able to feel their heartbeat. You can feel they want to be close and touch you. They want you, and it feels so good. You feel so happy. Imagine them starting to kiss you. First with very light kisses, soft butterfly kisses. Feel their lips and feel their energy and their presence. Feel the heat and the excitement of the moment. Feel yourself getting lost in the kiss, embracing, and the kiss becoming deeper and more passionate. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1, and when I reach 1, you can open your eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you just did your first remote seduction meditation. How did it feel? Now, you may have some questions or concerns. You may be asking, is this mind control? Well, no, it's not. You're connected to others with what quantum physics calls entanglement. And this is simply using entanglement to communicate your desire. They have free will to respond or not, but you will be on their mind. You're not forcing your will upon anyone. We're always daydreaming about the future and about other people. And in this case, we're just doing it deliberately, as if it was happening in real time. You may wonder, will it work if they have you blocked? Well, they don't have you blocked on the astral plane. They can't block you from their thoughts. And what about if they're long distance, if they're very far away? Again, it doesn't matter. There is no time or distance. So now I want to read some comments of people who have done remote seduction and had success with it. The first comment says, I did this last week using low-frequency music in the background. I just imagined a scene with my ex and it felt so real. I never got a text or any indication of movement, so I thought it didn't work. Then out of the blue, I got an invite to go out with my ex after not being together for 5 months. Next one. Oh my God, this is so true. In June, I was really overwhelmed with a family tragedy and stated I wanted a hug from my ex that I hadn't spoken to in months. I was at work and sad, so on my break, I closed my eyes and felt the warmth, support, and protection of his hug. He texted me, "Hola," 6 hours later. When I asked what made him text me, he said, "Sometimes the universe guides me." Yes, it does. Okay, I have 2 more. This works like magic. Every time I do this, whether it's a long-distance relationship or not, my man always comes running back. And finally, oh my God, I've been talking to a guy I like, and he also likes me, but always tells me he isn't ready for a relationship. So I've been manifesting him to ask me out, and last night I did this. And at 5 a.m., he sent me the longest essay ever about how he wants to be in a relationship with me now. Wow, way to go, girl. Okay, so now I want to hear from you. Are you going to try this? Why or why not? And if you do try it, please let us know what happened. And in the meantime, if you would like my help to get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net. The direct link is below every single video, and we will send you the rates. If you're listening to this on iTunes, remember to rate and review. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.